All right, so we're gonna start with our tempura. Most Japanese restaurants will have it. You'll find it a lot in sushi rolls and things like that. I love just tempura veggies. A little different than a lot of your batters that you'll see because it's gonna be white. Instead of having that golden brown, if you got it golden brown, you probably burnt it. So it's gonna be a nice white and it's gonna be really crispy and light and airy. So there's a couple ways you can get that light and airy. You need some kind of leavener in it. So you can use egg yolk, you can use artificial like baking soda and baking powder, or in this case, I'm using soda water. It gives you that bubbly and that light airy. Also, you want a crisp. You want that nice crunch when you bite into it. You want it to give that snap. So if you use straight flour, you're gonna create almost a cakey batter. So if you notice, my recipe is 50-50 flour and cornstarch. You can buy something called tempura flour. Tempura flour has less gluten in it. It's quite often a rice flour, and then we'll have maybe cornstarch or some additive in it as well. That works really well. It's hard to find in the stores, so this is something you probably have on your shelf. All right, simple enough. These are my flour and cornstarch. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is the only seasoning I'm putting in here because I want you to taste that true flavor. You can add whatever you want to this. If you want a brown color, try some paprika. Take out the salt, try some seasoning salt. You can flavor this however you want, as long as you're using dry ingredients. All right, and then the other secret to tempura is you want your soda water to be ice cold. Okay? And you'll notice when you're mixing it, there will be some lumps still. You do not want to whisk this into a totally smooth paste. You want to go ahead and leave some lumps of the flour in there. If you get to that smooth paste, you're gonna create a dough and it's gonna be elasticy instead of that crisp. All right, let's talk for a minute about what I'm gonna fry. Tempura batters are really good for quick frying foods. Keep getting that echo. For quick frying foods. I'm gonna use it on veggies today. I'm gonna use broccoli, cauliflower, yellow squash, and zucchini. Those are some of my favorites. Shrimp also work really well. I wouldn't want to tempura a steak or something that was heavier and took longer to cook. You want that fast cooking foods, okay? All right, so I got my batter. You notice all my veggies are pretty uniform. Traditionally, they would grab it, and this is not a clean process. I want to be frying at about 350. I'm a little over that right now, but not bad. You're gonna just dredge it in there, and then straight into your batter. If you don't want to play with the chopsticks all day long, tongs. Like I said, this is a messy one. You're gonna get those crumbs in there. All right, and then while this is cooking, you want to kind of flip it if they're floating. You want to keep an eye on it. One of the big things when you're frying is you don't want to overcrowd your fryer. If you overcrowd your fryer, you're going to get that temperature drop, and you're going to lose that texture. It's going to soak up too much oil.
You're not looking for a golden brown. It's not supposed to be golden brown. It's supposed to be on the white side. Typically, when you fry things, you're looking for that nice golden brown. But in this application, you are not.
You'll see anything that my batter is on is going to be that white. The golden brown you see there is the cauliflower. All right, so you're just going to pull them out. That is all there is to it. Nice and simple. Salt and pepper them, and they're ready to go.
Ryan Servatius here of Century 21 and things to do in South Haven. We just finished up our cooking class today on frying. Chef Joel,
Yes.
What can you say?
It went awesome. I did a traditional Polish donut called a punchki, filled it with a raspberry jam sort of deal, and put a sugar glaze on it. Came out awesome. I also did a twist on a traditional hush puppy. I actually put some chopped up shrimp in there and served it with the jalapeno cream, so it came out fantastic.
Chef Sarah?
Awesome, and I did a Louisiana meat pie called a nuggetash, and I did tempura and veggies. Turned out absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So what's going on? What taste? What's coming up?
Well, I'll tell you, our 5-year anniversary is coming up very shortly here, and we're going to do something on Facebook. We're going to basically list 10 old menu items and have a flashback week. you're going to get to vote for your favorite old menu item, and then we're going to pick the top 4 and run those for a whole week. So everybody who's missing the meatball and the fried catfish and the pork shank,
rolls.
get online as soon as we have it available, vote for it, and maybe you'll see it that week of our anniversary. Yeah.
We're also working on a kids cooking class. Kids are awesome in the kitchen. I love getting them involved. And that's going to be the week of spring break. Signups are going to start really soon. So get in on that. I think we're going to work on an age group about 6 to 12, 13. So keep an eye for that.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, this is Ryan Servatius, Chef Joel, Chef Sarah at Taste Restaurant, downtown South Haven.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.